Hey people, what's going on and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well and in good health. Okay, if you are new to the channel, please do like, share, subscribe, consider becoming a member and supporting us on Patreon. Link in description. Okay, so today I want to check out this article which discusses the Bank of England. It's an article by The Guardian which talks about Britcoin, digital currency, which could now be in use by 2030. So let's take a look at what this is all about. Okay, so it says consumers could be using a new digital pound as an alternative to cash by the end of the decade under plans being drawn up by the Bank of England and the Treasury here in the UK. So now this is referring to the central bank digital currencies, which you might have heard of, right? Now, actively, UK government and the Bank of England are looking to produce something that's digital, so kind of like a crypto pound basically, and they're looking to do it within the next 7 years, so by 2030 potentially, and they're now kind of exploring and trying to find out whether it's actually possible. They're doing public consultations, so they are starting a 4 month public consultation, and they're dubbing this project Bitcoin. Sorry, Britcoin, BRIT, that is, Britcoin, and that is basically what they want to find out. So it says here the government is speeding up its response to the rise of privately issued cryptos and stable coins. That's why they're going to do this consultation. And also with the volatility of crypto and the recent collapse of the exchange FTX, the bank and the treasury are looking at reshoring the public and looking at this Britcoin. Now, obviously, that's going to have an impact in terms of cash money and those kind of things, and how, in terms of issues around uh, trackability and those type of things, privacy issues, and how the currency is controlled, for example. So these are some of the concerns that a lot of people have been talking about. So it says here, officials will explore the technical issues involved in creating a central bank digital currency before final decision is taken by about 2025, which is the bit of the decade. Right. Currently, the Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt, and Andrew Bailey, the Governor of the Bank of England, are discussing this and looking into it. And there is some sort of momentum, some sort of push now building up behind this idea of Bitcoin and potentially making it into a reality after this consultation has been done. Now, it says here, assuming that the go-ahead is given, early state that these digital wallets could be offered to consumers, private sector via your smartphone, smart cards, is going to be the end of 2020. So you're looking at 2030 essentially, which is possibly another 7 years or so. So the governor of the Bank of England also said, as the world around us and the way we pay for things becomes more digitalized, the case for digital pound in the future continues to grow. A digital pound will provide a new way to pay, help businesses maintain trust in money, and better protect financial stability. Yes, you can see there are benefits to a digital currency such as a Bitcoin, but obviously we have other issues around that as well. Then you have to say, however, there are a number of implications which our technical work will need to carefully consider. Consultation and further work by the bank will now, will be the foundation for what would be a profound decision for the country. It'll be a total change, a massive change in how money is used, totally something new, generally speaking, in society if it's adopted amongst the entire population. If introduced, a digital pound would be issued by the Bank of England and could be used to make payments in person or online. It would be interchangeable with cash and bank deposits. So interchangeable with cash sounds like they're still looking at using cash at that time as well. But obviously that can change depending on how the consultation and development of this actually occurs over the coming years. As with the current system of notes, this Britcoin is going to be issued in denominations of pound sterling, and no interest would be paid on the pounds held in digital capacity, i.e. the digital assets. Now, the Bank and the Treasury say a digital pound will be subject to rigorous standards of privacy and data protection. Now, obviously, this is a big issue. I've mentioned it a few times. Privacy, data protection. We've had big, large companies, massive companies in the tech sector that regularly have privacy kind of scandals and data protection issues, hacks, and all that kind of stuff. So this is something that needs to be looked at in more detail, especially with cybercrime and cybersecurity. So it says, like current digital payments and bank accounts, the digital pound will not be anonymous. So that is something else to consider as well. They'll be able to track who's doing what, and it wouldn't be anonymous because the ability to identify and verify users is necessary to prevent financial crime, as they say. So this is essential for trust and confidence in the money system and the digital pound. And other major central banks like the US Fed, Federal Reserve, European Central Bank are looking at their own digital currencies, but it looks like UK plans are slightly more advanced at the moment. Okay, and it goes on to say the Bank and Treasury believe the arrival of private digital currencies runs a risk of fragmenting the monetary system. So it looks like the economic system around the world, they are looking at cryptos as a potential to really cause issues in the monetary systems. That's why some of these banks and governments institutions are now looking at producing their own currencies digitally, such as this Britcoin. So I'd be interested to see how this actually develops in the coming, years and so on. So let us know what you think in the comments. And yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed this video here today. Please do like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a member of the channel and also support us on Patreon. Link in description. Okay, gladiators, let's go make some voila.